I'm Diana Felzone, and this is 4 for 4 SciTech, where we discuss 4 hot and a little zany SciTech topics. Conspiracy theorists may have been right. Technology is turning on us. Don't panic. A family discovered their baby monitor was hacked and their home is being monitored by random strangers overseas. James, should we be scared?
I mean, really, could this be any creepier?
No.
Like, it is just the stuff of nightmares. And we've been hearing these reports of these hacked baby monitors for a while, and we're still getting them. And I think, for me, this points to the whole idea that we're getting into an era where we've got a lot of connected devices in the home, and, like, they really, really need to be locked down. Like, it could be baby monitors, it could be a fridge, it could be anything.
And this is what we talk about when we talk about the Internet of Things. It's all of these everyday appliances that are connected to the Internet. And yeah, when they are connected online, there is this problem that somebody might hack into them that you don't know about. But the Federal Trade Commission in January released a report that companies can use to better secure their products, so hopefully more companies will take note from that.
Babies are cute and all, but if you find that you're spying on them, you're hacking baby monitors to look at them, you might have issues. But yeah, I think as we go to the Internet of Things, as you guys were saying, I think we're going to have to worry about hacking more.
Well, are people going to start turning off their baby monitors? I mean, what can we do in the now is my question.
Well, there's the thing, you know, like with any device, you need to keep the firmware up to date. It's a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of stuff to be cautious about. Gone are the days of running away from legal issues if you're on Facebook. A woman has won the right to serve divorce papers through the social media site. Lauren, is this going too far or is this extremely effective?
Right. Everybody's talking about this, but I think this is a very special case.
True.
Woman in Brooklyn, she was married to this guy in 2009, and she basically hasn't seen him since. She has no permanent address for him, she has no billing address, even a private detective couldn't track him down. So a New York judge said it was okay for her to serve legal papers to him over this Facebook account because that's the only way that she can get in contact with him. But I don't expect any of our spouses or someday spouses to be doing this for us anytime soon.
I mean, it sets a really interesting precedent, you know, and there's this whole idea now is like Facebook, this sort of digital postal service. Now, I think we're going to see more of this type of thing because, as you say, it is, you know, we live in a digital world, but you can kind of go off the grid physically, so...
Yeah.
If you're getting your divorce papers served through Facebook, a divorce is probably a good idea. But I think they should make it like Tinder, where you swipe left for divorce and swipe right for marriage.
Oh, wow, we're going to go marriage digital, too? This is also an interesting way of pioneering for a lot of other legal cases, especially if you need to get a restraining order. A lot of times you need to physically serve those papers, and if you can't track down that person, you're technically not safe. So this could be a big landmark for us. Are you guilty of faking knowledge on some topic and then just Googling it to appear smarter? Yeah, I know you do. Well, according to a new study, you're not alone. Google makes you think you're more knowledgeable than you actually are. Katie, has the internet made us all seemingly intellectuals?
Can I Google the answer to this question?
You may.
So I actually think Google has made me smarter. I owe pretty much everything I know to Google, and I'm okay with it convincing me that I'm a little smarter than I actually am.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. Like, you know, when I went to college, like back in the 19th century, like a lot of it was book learning, you know, and now it's the internet. But does it make any less valid as knowledge? No, I don't think so. You know, it has. I think it's made me smarter.
As long as you know where your sources are.
Exactly. I have some sad news. My parents told me they just sold all of my Encyclopedia Britannicas back in the day. I know. But now, you know, it's great. It's like you've got Wikipedia, but you have to be worried because, you know, those sources aren't that great. So. But I don't know. I mean, I think it's a trade-off. Like, if we have the information at our fingertips, why store it in our brain to begin with?
Well, that's the whole thing. The study said that the reason we're not actually smarter is because we're not retaining the information. When we used to cram for our exams and we were to retain crazy facts about Abraham Lincoln's wedding anniversary date, which is November 4th, I wouldn't know that now if you just asked me to Google it. It'd go in and out of my brain in 2 seconds. There is a new source of energy that we have yet to tap, and this time it's found in your own backyard. Well, sort of, depending upon what kind of animals you might have. Chicken manure. Lauren, could chicken manure be the great innovative source of power?
Well, for Maryland, it might be. So the state there has a really big chicken poop problem. Every year, the state produces 650 million pounds of this stuff. So now they're making the chicken poop work for them. Researchers have teamed up with these 2 energy companies to create a power plant that uses microbes that eat away at chicken manure. It produces methane, and that in turn powers your home. So it's actually a really great way of getting rid of this yucky substance and making it work for us.
You know, we always have to have one poop-related topic on 4 for 4. We had a good one last week, and this is great. You know, why not? Why not turn this into something else? I think it's absolutely superb.
I don't like the smell of this. No, actually, I think it's a great idea. You know, way to make use of something like that. Seems weird to call it clean energy, though.
Well, after it's so processed, I think that we can. But this is the great way that we're thinking about alternative energy sources, and that's what we need to do. So we're not so reliant on oil, and also we're looking at corn oil. So I prefer corn oil over chicken manure, just to be honest. 908 We Think. Tell us what you think on Twitter at the hashtag 444SciTech.